afternoon, guys. I don't know how up to date with current events you are, but on February 18th, the United States House of Representatives voted to block federal funding for Planned Parenthood. Since then, on March 9th, the Senate rejected the House's motion to defund Planned Parenthood, but it's still an issue, and it's recommended that we keep up to date with it because the House will continue to push to defund it. So today I want to talk to you about why the House was wrong in their motion to defund Planned Parenthood and why Planned Parenthood should receive federal funding. So first I want to go over some of the services Planned Parenthood provides. They provide contraceptives, emergency contraception, screening for breast, cervical, and testicular cancers, pregnancy options counseling, pregnancy testing, testing and treatment for STDs, sexual education, among many other services. But why should you care about the House trying to defund Planned Parenthood? Well, obviously, first of all, you want, in case you, somebody you know, or just somebody you care about needs the services of Planned Parenthood, it should be there and for them to go to. And also, you want to be educated about the issues going on in our society and the actions of the government, and you want to make sure that the actions of the government are serving the rights of the people and not pushing an ideological agenda. So why would the House move to defund Planned Parenthood? One of the excuses provided by the House was to lessen or reduce the deficit. So I want to analyze if it's a fiscal issue. So the U.S. federal budget for the 2009 fiscal year was about a little over $2.5 trillion. About $350 million of this went to fund Planned Parenthood, and that translates into about 1/10,000th of a percent of the federal government's budget for that year. So it's really a minimal bit of payment going from the government's budget to Planned Parenthood. So I think it's not really a fiscal issue. I think it's more of an ideological issue. Since the House majority has become conservative, they've been pushing conservative ideology through American lawmaking. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it shouldn't be ideology shouldn't be the sole reason for pushing a law through. It should be what's best for the American people. But this action of defunding Planned Parenthood prevents people from going to the government, to this government-funded organization for the help they may need. So it's inhibiting the rights of women and men in the fact that it would take away a place that somebody would go in a time of need. The House is wrong in this action, though, to try to defund Planned Parenthood for ideological reasons. First of all, in Roe v. Wade in 1973, that made abortion legal in every state in the United States. It established restrictions due to trimesters, but it's legal. Furthermore, they failed to mention that federal funding of Planned Parenthood does not and is not allowed by law to contribute to financing abortion services, which, by the way, are only make up 3% of the services provided by Planned Parenthood. The other 97% of the services are contraception, STD testing and treatment, cancer screening and prevention, and other women's services. 3% is abortion, and none of the government's money goes toward abortion. As you can see, 33% of Planned Parenthood's sources of revenue come from the government. So if you were to take that away from them, there wouldn't be Planned Parenthood. So without Planned Parenthood, where would many women and men go for other services? And it's suggested that the number of unsafe abortions, as well as the amount of people going on welfare, would increase without Planned Parenthood. So what do you do and why should you care? You should care because if the government were to motion to defund Planned Parenthood, then it wouldn't exist anymore. But what you can do, you can get involved and be educated about this issue, and you can talk to your local and state legislators, see what their views are on this, and just make sure Americans have a place to go in a time of need. Thanks.